Let's talk about AI. Velvet Sundown, a completely AI-generated band, has just blown up on Spotify. Millions of streams, sick production, music videos. But here's the thing, it's all AI. And it's raising an urgent question. Are we about to replace human creativity with automation? I really don't think we should, and I don't think we will. I think we have a once-in-a-generation opportunity to expand creativity, but we have to do it right. Give me just a couple of minutes and I'll outline what I'm thinking. History tells us that with every major leap, whether it be the printing press, electricity, or the internet, there was fear. There was fear of change. But every step of the way, we have managed to keep the human in the loop. This is a principle from human factors psychology. Technology works best with humans involved, not completely removed. I think we should let AI do what it does best, ways that supplement human potential, such as analysis, speed, and repetition. Let people do what people do best, to connect, to create, to feel. In this way, AI can be seen as a digital co-pilot. I strongly believe that creativity is one of our strongest assets as a human. But right now, society is wasting creative potential. Talented people are shoved into systems that value output over originality, predictability over experimentation. Creativity is undervalued, underfunded, and underutilized. But every good invention needs creativity. Everything that we love in this world was born out of creation, out of novelty. Innovations and inventions are creative. Whether it's about experiencing art, producing better healthcare outcomes, or going to Mars, it all requires creativity. Not everyone is naturally creative, and that is okay. But those who are need to be appreciated and utilized. We need to make space for creativity to thrive. Let's get clear on one thing. AI can make things, but can it be creative? Most generative AI simply recognizes data produced by humans. It's like remixing a remix of a remix. It's not the same as what a human creative does. Human creativity involves risk, emotion, context, bringing things to life that do not exist. AI can only rejig things that do exist. It's about making meaning, not content. Here's what I think AI should do. AI should be used to enhance human creativity, not replace it. If we can automate the dull stuff, we have more time for the following: inventing, feeling, telling stories, making meaning. This isn't about being anti-tech, it's about being pro-human. Creativity doesn't just make life more interesting, it keeps us mentally healthy. Studies show that when people engage in creativity, they experience higher motivation, better well-being, and stronger emotional resilience. Creativity is a medicine for the human spirit. When people feel seen, when they can express, when they're encouraged to explore, they thrive. The average office worker is only being productive 3 to 5 hours a day. That's a broken system, and people are fatigued. People are cognitively fatigued from all the information that they're looking at. AI gives us a chance to rewrite how work is done. We can use it to cut the clutter. This makes room for things like deep work, creative thinking, more autonomy, and more flow. We don't need to hustle more, we need space to think, so that we can actually focus on solving real problems that require human ingenuity. So here are a few questions that have been keeping me up at night. What makes art valuable? Does popularity equal quality? Is something good just because it's trending? What happens when AI-generated music is fed to an AI-generated bot farm? How do we, as humans, experience that, and how do we form emotional connections to that music when it looks to be so popular? Can art still be art when it's divorced from human connection? If we're not careful, I think we're going to start making art for machines. AI is also really pushing for us to evaluate how we monetize creativity. If AI can do so much, what is it about your work that matters? It's not just about the output. It's about the intent, the context, the voice behind it. We need new systems that reward originality, protect creative ownership, and support experimentation. So, can AI be an artist? I think it's just creating high quality noise. But I do think that AI can be used to enhance your creativity. So I know I've jumped between art and the workplace, and that's been on purpose. What I'm trying to show is that creativity is everywhere. It's in everything. So there are opportunities to improve how creativity is optimized in the workplace, in the economy, as well as an individual just making art. Now let's talk about community. Social media has given rise to echo chambers, and everyone can live in their own little bubble, which does have some benefits, but there has been some drawbacks. As AI becomes better and more integrated, I think the need for community is going to grow. It is my hope that the human spirit shines through and creative communities are reinforced, that people start to come together more. Black Sabbath just played their last concert. It wasn't just about the music, it was about the ritual, the identity, togetherness. The turnout was surreal. And it wasn't just people from older generations. Artists like Yungblud were there too. These new artists will carry forward traditions. Seeing that, I thought was really special. So we cannot let AI isolate us into hyper-personalized AI bubbles, content loops. We will lose what we're actually supposed to be doing, which is coming together, to sharing experiences. Creativity isn't just for consumption. It's how we build culture. Without human-driven culture, I think that things are going to become really stale, really fast. Here's what I know. When humans stop creating, society starts to stagnate. You only have to look at modern houses versus buildings built in the 1500s to know what I mean. When meaning is replaced by metrics, we all lose. What's it all for? When we forget what makes us unique, we all just become machines. So we need to fight for creative potential, for human input, to keep humans in the loop. Not just for ourselves, but for the future. So who am I and why does all of this matter to me? I'm a psychologist and I'm a musician. I work with people to help them thrive in whatever environment they are in. But my overarching mission is to help people and communities live with more autonomy, more creativity, and more meaning. And I think AI can help achieve that aim. So I'm here to leverage my experiences and knowledge as a psychologist, but also as a fellow creative. I've got a backlog of music that no one listens to. But I make music for fun because I know how good creativity is for me. I just wish that it was able to be more utilized across the rest of society. So my mission is to advocate for human potential. And I think that the internet is probably the best place to do that. So if you feel like me or you got something from this video, let me know in the comments below. Let's get the conversation going. Let's hope that AI takes away the grunt work that no one wants to do. But we are going to have to teach people how to shift into doing other things. Because otherwise, what are we even doing? All right, stop scrolling and start creating, please. Let's see how we go. No, I didn't paint that. It's pretty cool though.